Alright, welcome to another video. Getting right to it. So in the past month I've been introducing friends and family to crypto. Um, Not just crypto, but this video is specifically about crypto. So, and I've been introducing it to them not just to trade, but to hold as an asset. Because trading takes a lot of time and energy and effort, and I, during this time, a lot of people can't afford to spend that time to trade. So holding crypto as an asset is the next best thing. So I've been imploring them to do so. So what is cryptocurrency? Well, cryptocurrency, or otherwise called crypto, is a digital currency that can be used to buy goods and services. Alright? And that is just the basic thing that it can be used to do. It uses an online ledger with strong cryptography to secure online transactions. So that is essentially just saying the coding, it's a lot of coding to protect it. Alright? Much of the interest in these unregulated currencies, is to trade for profit. So I trade it in the markets, other people trade it for cash. So how they trade it for cash is once that cryptocurrency goes up in value, they'd sell it. And they sell that cryptocurrency, they make a profit from it. Alright? So cryptography is a method of protecting information and communication through the use of codes, so that only those whom the information is intended can read and process it. So it is like using your social media and they say that it's end-to-end encrypted. Alright? Or you sending somebody a message and the code that should open the message, only you and that person has that code. Alright, so what is the intended purpose of cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency, the purpose of it is to enable financial transactions quickly, and that is very important. If anybody watching this has ever tried to wire transfer money, you would actually understand. You have to go through a whole lot, then it takes time before the money is sent, and it takes time before the money is cleared and you can receive it. Inexpensively is the other very important thing here. If you have had to wire transfer money from one bank to another bank internationally, it's going to take time. Alright? Separate from the time it takes, it's going to cost money, because that bank, you are paying that bank for the service. Alright? So you have to pay quite a bit of money for that wire transfer. More securely, as it relates to security between crypto and banks, it's debatable which one is more secure. As it relates to crypto, it's between you and your vendor, or you and whoever you're doing that transaction with. With the bank, it is you, the teller, or whoever is handling your money, and the other bank, and then whoever is going to process it on that end. And so the human interaction in it is could be a factor. All right. Also says it decentralized crypto does everything that traditional fiat money does and more, because it's global and not subject to totalitarian government totalitarian government controls or anything. All right. So decentralized crypto does everything that traditional fiat money does and more, because it is global and not subjected to totalitarian government controls or any third-party interference. As I said before, it is between you and the person you are conducting business with, or company that you are conducting business with. It is not between you and the bank teller and the bank as an institution, and then the other bank you're sending money to and their teller, and then it's not exchanging hands with a lot of people or a lot of servers or services or anything like that. It's you and the person. All right. How does crypto gain value? Value is gained based on community involvement, like user demand, scarcity, or coins utility. Okay, what does this mean? If you've been paying attention to the news recently, you would see where Dogecoin has come to the front. Alright? Now, Bitcoin has been here for a while. Bitcoin's price has gone up because the demand is high for it. All right. It is scarce. Now people may say, oh, more Bitcoin can be mined, and so therefore it's not scarce. False. Bitcoin does have a cap. By cap, they mean, or we mean, it does have a limit. So there's a limit of the amount of Bitcoin you can mine. So once it reaches that amount, Bitcoin is done. Alright, so there's no more to get. Only what is left within the market will be available for use. And at this point, a lot of people who bought Bitcoin in the early days lost their accounts. A lot of people have hoarded Bitcoin. So if you have 1,000 apples in the market, I come and buy 500 of it. You lost 250. That means there are 250 apples left in the market to be sold. Alright? That is a scarcity. So Bitcoin is experiencing scarcity right now. And that has attributed to the price. The demand, a lot of people want it because it is easy. As we said before up here, it is inexpensive to conduct transactions. The transactions go through very quickly. Okay? So the demand is high. Said before, scarcity is high. Coins utility. No. The amount of business slash companies that use the coin as payment increases the value, because that means the coin can do more than what it originally could. So before, I would request payment, and I would say, if you and I were to conduct a transaction, I would say, okay, pay me $20 in Bitcoin. You pay me $20 in Bitcoin. Now there are companies saying, if you do not have the cash or fiat currency like US dollars or Great Britain pound or the euro, if you do not have that, you may pay me in cryptocurrency. Currency does not have to be Bitcoin. However, we're using Bitcoin because that is at the forefront right now. So Bitcoin's utility is very high. A lot of companies are allowing people to pay them by Bitcoin, and the fee for this transaction is normally a small percentage, vastly different from what you'd pay when you're using a bank. All right. So with that said, we're going to look at Bitcoin versus USD crypto. All right. So quick cut to norma.com. Probably butchered that pronunciation, but it is what it is. However, I'm giving them credit for this. So this, what we're looking at right now, is the Bitcoin market price chart from 2009. January 3rd, 2009. If you had gotten into this investment at this time, if you had bought Bitcoin at this time, you would have been able to purchase Bitcoin for less than a cent. 1 cent USD. Less than 1 cent USD. We see where after near 2 years, it continued gradually going up. It first broke that barrier in about August 18, 2010, thereabout. During that time, it broke the 1 cent barrier, went up 7 cents. It's been continuing up with fluctuations ever since. Now, during this time, if you had gotten a single Bitcoin, you would have been able to get it for 28 cents. All right, just think about that. And this was in 2010. All right. Now let's fast forward because we don't have all day to this. Because the point that I'm making should already be clear by now. There are some investments that are real time, and there are some investments that are long term. Real-time investments do not pay as well as long-term investments, especially if they accrue value over time. In a case such as this, cryptocurrency, with everything that I explained from the notepad section of this video, I should not really have anything else to say except this would be a substantial investment to make. Now, let's be honest, Bitcoin is already out the gate. Not that it won't continue its value, it will. Alright? But definitely, I think Bitcoin is a good investment. Cryptocurrency overall is a good investment. Bitcoin isn't the only investment out there as it relates to crypto, and I'll show you a few in a bit. So just to finish off with this graph, we can see that in 2021, Bitcoin hit $40,240.72. Alright? Now imagine if you had bought Bitcoin from here. Say for example you had $20 and Bitcoin was going for $1 per coin. You bought 20 coins and you forgot about them up until you heard the whole Bitcoin rave going about. You saw that it hit 40,000 and you went in and checked. Now you are going to calculate that 40,000 by 20. Do that quick math on your own. We're moving on. Okay, moving on. This is Kraken. Kraken is one of many cryptocurrency exchanges in the world. I use Kraken. I also use Binance. I use Kraken to purchase and hold cryptocurrency. Binance can do the same. However, Binance has options trading as it relates to cryptocurrency, and that is the standard thing for Binance. So I'll use Binance for options trading. Now, I've recently started options trading. I'm going to get into that into another video. As you can see, it says get cryptocurrency prices for 55 assets. Alright. It doesn't mean that there's only 55, it just says this is what they do on their website. As you can see, Bitcoin is at number 1. It's currently worth $38,542.30. Okay. I currently hold Bitcoins, I hold Ethereum, I hold XRP, and of recently I hold Dogecoin. As you can see, Dogecoin is now is steadily in the 4-cent region. Based on my previous videos, you would see where Dogecoin is coming from, where I assume it will go, where it is right now. So there are a lot of cryptocurrencies. It's just for you to find the one that suits you. I should say that Ethereum is going to me, Ethereum is probably going to blow up because there's no Ethereum 0.2, and even though it's really low in value, when they merge Ethereum and Ethereum 0.2, which is something that I've read that they're planning to do, then the value will probably skyrocket. Now, as you can see, Ethereum is at 1,735 right now. At some point, Bitcoin was at the same spot. Now, we can only assume that sooner or later, this is going to be here, or close to here. Alright, USDT is actually tethered currency. So one US dollars is equal to 1 USDT in cryptocurrency. So this crypto is tethered to the US dollars. Ripple owns XRP. XRP is another cryptocurrency, very promising. As you can see, it has had some percentage rise today in the last 24 hours. You see that here. XRP has been in some hot water of recent, and pretty soon they'll be coming out with something called Spark. When that releases, I will make a video on that. But essentially, I am saying cryptocurrency has the potential to get to where Bitcoin is. Alright? Definitely has the potential to get there. So moving on to TradingView. Now, TradingView is the program or application that I use to draw out my charts, whether I'm trading forex or crypto. I use TradingView. I also trade binary. I use something different for that. Still TradingView, but a different version of it. Alright, so as you can see here, price is at 4 cents, so 0.046. This is where price is at. In the past week and a half, Dogecoin made a huge, massive jump from not even a single cent up to the 6 cent region. Not even 6 cent region. I think it almost broke 8 cents. Right, so it went to 7 cents, and then it fell back down. Now, what a lot of people who don't trade don't understand, they don't understand market structure, and they don't understand, the charts as it relates to trading overall. So after every big move, there must be some exhaustion. This is what happened here. So if you had bought here and you held, you'd have made it to here. The exhaustion would have brought you back to here. Now some people would panic and say, oh, it's going down. No, it's just creating market structure. It then made this big bullish move here, and it was rejected at this level. This is the within the 3 cent level. No, it was rejected from breaking into 4 cents. Then it eventually broke it here. Now what we're seeing right here is ranging. So the market is now ranging, and with ranging, there's a possibility that it is creating a new support. Now the support is like a floor, the ceiling is resistance. Alright, so if it creates a strong floor here, that means the new norm for Dogecoin would be 4 cents or 4.5 cents. Alright, look where the original floor is coming from. Not even one single Dogecoin cent, not even a cent, nothing. One Dogecoin wasn't even worth a cent. After the big bullish move, it is now worth 4.5 cents. Okay, market structure here was created here, and that is the reason why I drew this line here. So the market structure was created here, it was respected here, broke through this resistance here, and it is now creating market structure here. Now as you can see, this is a higher low from what this was. Higher lows and higher highs equal uptrend, which means there's a possibility that what we're seeing with Dogecoin is going to be a continued uptrend. So this is a strong possibility. Now, if you had gotten, I got into Dogecoin here in the 2 cent range. I also got in here as when it was about to break into 4 cents. There are those who got in up here, and are now seeing huge drawdowns and think that the coin is crashing. That may or may not be the truth. We have to watch and see. However, the whole aim of buying and holding or trading any currency, whether it be cryptocurrency or fiat currency, is to buy low and sell high. Alright, I keep saying this in the videos: buy low and sell high. How do you know when it is low, you may ask? You have to watch the charts. So what we saw here, move up, this is high. This is where you normally sell. And the exhaustion move, see, it came back here, respected this area, broke above, rejected here, came down to right again to this area, and then respected it. Now this is market structure. So as you can see, it was respected during the drop over here, So it was respected here before it broke. When it broke, closed below, then this candle closed below, these closed below, and then it finally moved up and broke back above. So this is a retest. Now I'm probably going to have to make a video on what retests, what a retest is, and market structure and support and resistance. I'm probably going to have to make a video about that. But it respected this area and it created a low here. Then moved forward, created a higher high and a higher low here. As I said before, that is signs of an uptrend. If you're a trader, you know this is your trend line. You take a trend line, and the trend line helps you to identify a trend. Alright, so I'm going to cut the video here. I didn't want it to be this long. Did not want it to be this long. Some people probably get bored halfway through it, but more videos to come.